Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you as always for your comments and feedback on my videos, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let's get into it. Today's video is something that I've also been asked many times before, actually over the last few years of my life as a media personality, and that's about growing your career and your business. And I can speak pretty well on the first one in terms of having had a 10-year career in the media industry, having built my brand that way, then I do feel like there's certain tips that work for me. In terms of business, while I'm not a business owner yet, and by the way, that's something I'm working on, that's my next goal, my brand is my business. So I just want to give tips on, and I have my laptop open just because I'm sometimes in the middle of responding to emails, but I got you, okay? I'm with you. I just thought it would be interesting to share some tips that have guided me throughout my career life and that I feel might be important for you. And at the end of this video, there's a little giveaway, guys, so stay tuned for that. So my first career tip, I would say, is know yourself. And I know that sounds so kumbaya and so, oh Janet, you're going all Deepak Chopra on us, but knowing yourself means understanding and appreciating your strengths and your weaknesses. And this is something that I struggled with. I really did. I think I got into media and it's been the greatest opportunity of my life, but I didn't really know who I was, so I was kind of winging it, which is okay because you're learning the ropes. But the moment you begin to understand, okay, so who's Janet? What are her passion points? What are her strengths? What are her weaknesses? And if those weaknesses continue, how does she need to work on them? That is one way that you can learn to thrive. I had issues in terms of doing, and this is just a very small example in my industry, doing ad lib and live coverage for broadcasting media. And you know what? I worked so hard on it that at some point I used to be called so often to do breaking news. So you thrive when you grow yourself, when you know who you are, when you learn. My second tip for career, for business, is partnerships and teamwork. It is so imperative, guys, to be a team player. Again, let me go back to my career in broadcast. And I've said this many times before that there's every likelihood I'm going back to broadcast, so I'm just going to speak as if I'm still kind of in broadcast. By the time a bulletin or program is going on air, there's a ton of people, 10 plus people who've worked to put it together. The issue arises when you feel like you can drive your ship alone. So whether or not you are in management or any other department in your career, in your business, whether you're the sole business owner, whether you work with other people on the team, it's just, for me, what I've learned is teamwork and showing that you're okay with getting guidance or doing things together, putting your mind together with other people. It not only earns you respect, it also strengthens you because everyone has what they can bring to the table, right? It's one of the reasons that I've managed to stay in the industry this long, because I truly am a believer in teamwork. And when it comes to businesses, partnerships are super important. I believe that plugging into the network of other business owners, it's huge right now. People are really thriving off partnerships and it looks amazing. You look at brands collaborating to create this amazing product or service. And I feel like it's good to be in the space of partnerships. I do feel like right now, the world is in the space of partnerships. So that's another tip. Being open to it and being okay with learning. I've always said this before, have a teachable spirit, okay? And so be a team player, be open to partnerships, and be open to thriving in that sense. The third tip I have, and this one I'm speaking to business owners, and a lot of people don't really think about this, maybe they do, it's insurance. It's insuring your business. You need a policy that covers loss of money, whether by theft, whether on transit. It's so important. Fire and related perils and hazards. Imagine having this amazing premises of business that you're starting, you're finally thriving, and then this unfortunate thing happens and you're not covered. And I feel like this video is probably for the younger group of people in business, because I'm sure those who've been doing it for 10, 20 years know this, but insurance. I have come to completely respect and understand the importance of insurance. One of them obviously being resolution insurance, but whatever insurance that you take needs to be able to cover that. I feel like that's such a priority that wherever you are right now, I hope after this video you'll just be like, have I actually insured my business? Have I covered it? Make sure you do it. It will save you from so much in the future. And my fourth and final tip for today is social media. Guys, the advent of social media and what it's doing for careers, what it's doing for businesses. I don't know what were we doing before social media. There was probably something else that existed in other platforms. The reason I love social media, and like I said, a lot of these tips I'm speaking from my own perspective, is because career-wise, you're able to share what you're doing on a platform that can be seen on a pan-African or global level. And that's very hard to rival. So even if you're, for instance, like me in a media house, you can continue that messaging onto your own platforms, amplify the kind of work you do, and plug into what other people and networks are doing, which I think is incredible. Social media and followings have been known to build and build and build brands, businesses, and careers. If you learn how to use it right, which you can, there are so many tools online to understand that, then you're in the right track. Remember, it's 2018. It's progressive to be on social media. It's even more progressive to understand how to use it, to grow your business, to grow your service. And you have to be very strategic about it, because online consumers are very savvy. They don't buy into it if you look like you're trying too hard, etc. And so try and learn about it. I still am. Let me tell you, I'm loving vlogging. Is it part of my career and business move? I don't know. For now, I'm just absolutely enjoying sharing content that I love with you. I know previously people had talked about some of my videos being sponsored. I think this is a good time to say, yes, I have a relationship with Resolution Insurance. I will mention them from time to time. Otherwise, everything else I talk about is purely from my heart. If I see a product or service that I love, I will talk about it. In the future, I'm sure I will collaborate and have videos sponsored. That's cool. But for now, when I talk about social media and using it to grow and build your business, I know that it's worked for me. Social media has definitely helped my brand grow, and I have you guys to thank for that, okay? So those are my 4 tips. I'm not an expert, that's just my experience so far, and I'm sure I'll have tons of other tips to share with you later. But for now, it is giveaway time. So guys, I am gonna reach down here. First of all, look at this pretty bag. Oh, you know what's in this bag? Is this book. This is the Candid Handbook to Doing Business in Kenya for Women. It's written by Pat Okello. She is a businesswoman herself, Kenyan. I love promoting Kenyan businesses and business brands. And the reason this book is so amazing, I haven't even finished reading it, I'm almost at the end, is that it literally gives you tools for trying to thrive as a businesswoman, particularly in Kenya. It goes through all the, you know how difficult it is and all the bureaucracy in registering a business, in trying to even partner, trying to take it to the next level, trying to get a loan, trying to partner. It covers all that, but what's amazing is that it's the Kenyan version, so it's super relatable. It's got even excerpts from some of the greatest female business leaders in the country. Okay, so thank you, Pat, for creating such an amazing book and reference for especially women, young women who are getting into business, trying to grow their business. Thank you for that. So, 2 lucky winners today. I have 2 of them. And all I need you to do is the first 2 people who are going to comment on my comment section below and give me a compelling reason why they believe they need this book and what it will mean for their businesses are the ones who are going to get the book. I'm keeping it very simple, and we'll get in touch and let you know how you can get them. Right, so that's my video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something from it. I just love to give back in terms of all the information I've gathered over the years, but I also like to learn. So please share with me more career and business tips. Leave them in the comment section below and I can share them later on. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. Oh, by the way, these pretty earrings are from my husband when he went to Ghana. Thank you. Shout out to him. All right, guys. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic time ahead, and I'll see you back here really soon.